Howdy, this is Cranberry Landers and hi Paulus Arts, what's up? How you doing? This is my 7th chat and draw live stream. I just talk and draw things, trying to get my drawing hand better. This is gonna be King, one of my favorite characters from the One Punch Man series. Based on based on a character who only has to do one punch to defeat the majority of his enemies. To beat all of them, really. But it's one of my favorite series. One of my favorite series, One Punch Man. It's hilarious, full of action. Anyway, so this is King right here. That's King. Or this will be King. This is King, who I'm going to be drawing. We're going to be trying to draw something close to this today. I don't draw much, more in the last little while, but usually don't. Yeah. What's up? What's up, Paulus Arts? What's up, Haldir? How you guys doing? Happy Sunday. Alright. And yeah, I'm just gonna be drawing King from One Punch Man. He is I think my favorite character in One Punch Man. So yeah. Started. This, I think, aside from maybe the dragon or the eyeball, will be the most complicated thing I've tried to do. Yo, Paulus, what's up? Shoot. Well, anyways. Yeah. Happy Sunday. Yeah. I think have not been great at drawing heads. And I know you're supposed to lay down a kind of a lighter base so that you can go off of it. Yeah. I'll just do that. Trying to get the size of his head right. And then in this picture, his bandana takes up about half of his head. Yeah. Do either of you guys know much about King or One Punch Man at all? That whole series? Let's see. His chin, I think, is going to be about here. Okay. And actually, you're going to be viewing it. It'd be kind of. It would be kind of angled. I could just angle my paper or whatever, but I don't want to confuse my brain more than I have to. I don't know much about One Punch Man. Saw most of the first season, but that's all. Oh, okay. Well, you should know, I think a good amount. The first season rocked. Hey, Mark's Music Obsession. Happy Sunday. Yeah. I watched the first season, and then I read the series. I read the series pretty far into the series, so Yeah. And so I'm spoiled on some of those things. The gimmick. Oh, I don't know. I watched the first season of the anime. I have all the manga volumes on my e-reader, but only read 2 to 3 volumes so far. Awesome. I'm gonna show carry on. Okay, shower. Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, awesome one. Yeah, I watched the first season, a little bit of the second season. I did watch a what's it called? Um, I did watch. I forget what an OVA. An OVA is like a an OVA is like an additional movie, like a mini movie in addition to a show or whatever. So like the basic. Yeah. So that's about here. That's about here. Okay. And yeah, his ears fairly high up. Anyways, yeah, King is one of my favorite. He is either my favorite character or one of my favorite characters. It's a joke, like it's I don't know who hasn't watched this. I'll do some spoilers. Spoilers for anybody who wants to watch it or will want to watch the show or read the book. Um, I'll just give a little spoiler about King's abilities. So his eyes. Kind of lower here. And you don't really see his other eye. Furrowed brow. He has King is known as the strongest man. He is known as the strongest man in the show, in the book and in the show, in the anime. And he he whenever he goes somewhere, there tends to be a massive amount of destruction and there are villains. So in the One Punch Man universe, in that story, there are superheroes and supervillains like you have in American comics, like all over in American comics. He has a very thin nose, and let's see, bridge is up here. Hey, Timmy Mello. Sweet One Punch Man. Yeah. Yeah. And everybody's saying hi. What's up? And yeah. I already screwed this up now. I have his nose off center. Yeah, so he's supposed to be the strongest man alive or in the earth. And yo, what's up, Phil? Phil Diaz of Zaid Comics. By the way, Mark's Music Obsession has his own channel, and he does music and stuff. He also is an avid boatsman. And Haldir does drawing stuff. He does drawing stuff on his channel. And Zaid Comics, Phil Diaz of Zaid Comics does he and his brother have done like a bunch of comics on their own, as well as some other products and t-shirts and stuff. And they're currently on, they're currently on a campaign, Psycho Slumber. They're working on that, and they're working on that book. It's like a companion, kind of a crossover, different universes with Adam. They're doing a book with what's his name, Simon, a crazy guy. Anyway, so they do that. K-pop Junkie has her own channel. She interviews these people, just geeky stuff as well. What's up, nerds? Hey, K-pop. And yeah, thanks. Yeah, I am. And so yeah, you should check out the channels. You guys have not. If everybody has not checked out everybody else's channels, you should check them out. Really good stuff. Good time. Good entertainment. All right. Yeah. But I'm drawing King. I'm trying to draw King. And King of One Punch Man. It's my favorite character. Or one of my favorite characters. Boom. Okay. Huh? Okay. He has 3 scars, and people wonder where he gets the scars from. He has yeah, but where he shows up, there's destruction. He always fights against he's always around with the most serious enemies, usually. Ones other superheroes can't handle. And yeah. Now I may or may not do a perfect rendition of perfect copy of King, but he yeah, he's got 3 scars over his eye and his cheek. The cheek on his face. And people wondered how he got him because he is the strongest man on Earth. He's the strongest man. And you find out a monster with claws clawed his face. It's not a very strong monster, but a monster clawed his face when he was out and about. Shadow. face is wider than I initially thought. Got some boating planned for sure next week when Katie arrives from the UK. Hello, Katie. Hello, Katie, in the future, if you see this. Or hello, Katie, in other times. She is going to stream while here as well. Oh, nice. Cool. And, yeah, his face scares enemies. So he doesn't even have to hit anybody. Like, he doesn't even have to smack anybody. I mean, he is the strongest man in the world. So anytime you come up against him, I mean, it's pretty much a guarantee you're going to be dead. So you have to really think, you have to really consider before you step up to King, if you want to try something. And so, yeah, it's, his mere presence is enough to deter the strongest of enemies. Sometimes it's not enough, sometimes King's look is like the brooding inversion of All Might from MHA. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see that. Only King is much stronger. And the joke about King is that he... Okay, so if anybody hasn't watched this, don't pay attention for the next 20 or so seconds. All right, so the thing is about King... All right, wait, hang on, I'll give you a second. All right, the thing about King is that... the thing about King is that people say he's actually not strong. He doesn't have strength, right? But the thing is, wherever King is, whenever he's around, there are these powerful enemies. I mean, I should leave more of a gap. Oh. There are these powerful enemies that people can't defeat, or they don't think they can defeat. And yet they get taken care of when he's around. Like, he gets credit. That looks off. Does it normally look off? They get defeated when he's around. And, looks like he's wearing lipstick. For a mega thing. So he's wearing lipstick. We are both excited. K-pop, she has never been to the States, so I'm going to do my best to make sure she has a good time. Nice. Take her to all the sites. All the sites in Florida. And, yeah. Oh, that's lovely. She's gonna nice. Yeah, so when he shows up, enemies tend to get taken care of. And but usually someone else handles it. Usually it's the main character of this is going to take over 20 seconds. Usually it's the main character of One Punch Man, or Caped Baldy in the comics or in the universe. His name is Caped Baldy because that's what he is. He's bald and he wears a cape. Ergo, Caped Baldy. And I'm going way overboard here. How many lips? How many lips distant? Okay, I think I way overdid the lips. It's a little bit higher. But when he shows up, the enemies tend to get taken care of. Enemies tend to get taken out. So people can say, oh, he's not actually he's not actually taking care. He's not actually taking the bad guys out. The first instance that King shows up in is he is a bystander, and as people are fleeing and getting attacked, he actually is one of them. You know, running away, cowering in fear, and he screams like, "Help me! Somebody help me!" or something like that. Screams it out, and I dropped my pencil, and and that's when Saitama, Cape Baldi, One Punch Man shows up and saves him. Actually going to take her to one that is crafts, nice art, and a farmer's market as well. It's every Saturday all year in Pensacola, and it is a good time. Oh, that sounds right. Nice. And so Saitama shows up, and it's right when it's like right after King gets attacked. Like King gets attacked, and the enemy gets taken out in like a flash. So there's a thing that happens in that universe, and that there is a catalyst for you to get powers. It's kind of like Wally West with the lightning hitting the chemicals. Was that Wally West? Or is that Wally West was the second one? Who is the first Flash? What's his name? Barry Allen. Barry Allen. When Barry Allen's when he was working in the crime lab or whatever, and the chemicals get struck with lightning, he gains super speed powers. Okay, his cheek is above his nose. So, and it's about here. It's a straight jaw. And okay. It comes out, but in. All right. So anyways, so after King gets hit, and that's what gives him the scars in the eyes. You can see him right here. Those scars. You know how I got these scars? Got them because the monster hits him, a really weak one. And how far is this coming out? Probably about here. And after it happens, Saitama shows up and takes out the monster. And there's a thing. There are certain like categories. There's S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier heroes who get powers, and Saitama's like S tier or higher. Cape Baldi, One Punch Man's like S tier or higher. And I'm not focusing. His ear is very tall, very high, very, very long ear. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy on the ear. He also has a bulbous head. Keep that in mind. Mom tier. Yeah, mom tier. And so there are characters that are very strong, very, very strong. As it kind of comes out. It looks like it'd be too bulbous. I don't. It's his hair. The camera is focused on your pencil, so everything is blurry. Oh, okay. I hope that's better. Oh. Okay. Here. Yeah. That's him so far. Stop doing sketchy stuff. The thing I know is that you're not supposed to do many lines, even if they're wrong. You just commit to it. It'll look better. I think I'm pretty much dead on with his head. Hey, yo, Edwin. The Ace Volume 3 is live, Acevedo. Nice. Yo, what's up? Buzz, your mentor, is here. Cran. Oh, okay. Nice. Yo, what's up? I'm drawing King from One Punch Man. I'm trying to draw King from One Punch Man. Heal. See? More. It looks pudgy. Forget it. All right. No. It's better before. Doubt. Redoubt. This is bugging me. I'm just gonna draw it like that. I don't care if it's off. Anyway, so after he gets hit with the I'm just gonna getting in my head. Play ducks backwards. Drawings. Ducks backwards for your drawings. Here's some ducks. Feed them, do not eat the ducks. Do not eat the ducks. They're decorative. Decorative ducks. Decorative. They're decorative ducks. Okay. Comes down to the bottom. We're now one with Jason and Shelby. Oh. Guess they do the ducks. I like the ducks. I just don't want to play them all the time. I like a little variety. I don't King, I wouldn't think it'd be. This would probably come out. One's more humorous kind of things. All right. Anyways, so right when King gets attacked, there's a catalyst for every superhero that you get that spurs them into their power. Saitama, it's working out. Like working out activates his no limiter powers, which is that he can just keep going, and you know how everybody has like a plateau with their strength. Theoretically, they have a plateau with how strong they can get. Saitama doesn't have. Caped Baldy, One Punch Man, doesn't have a limiter, and so he can keep going and going and going, getting stronger. King, I believe he actually does have powers. People say that he doesn't, but he can actually lie and deceive people and entities, and what he says, people buy. Like they just buy it. And let's see. This is gonna be way off. Oh. I can't say it well, man. That bothers me. It just meets the top of his eyebrow. And it goes. And it extends past his cheek. He's wearing sunglasses. Okay. Actually, if I relax more, probably. Do you like Roke and play lo-fi copyright free? I would if I could. I could if I would. I have that power. Oh, so I think what he does have is he's not actually very strong physically. He's actually very weak and out of shape. He looks very imposing, but he's very weak and out of shape. But what I believe his power set actually is, and the creator one actually never said he didn't have any powers. I believe what he actually has is super luck, or that anything he perceives as a threat will get taken care of. Like it will be eliminated. And I believe that's due to his when he got scratched, he actually, the universe or destiny actually worked itself out. Actually, I think this is a better. Well, that's weird. His sunglasses are actually larger on the right side. Also out of shape. Oh, I see. Try and do all of my work. All of what I just did. Okay. I literally just undid everything. He has so I believe the power that he has is that he will be defended, or the things that are attacking him that he wants to be destroyed actually do get destroyed. Longshot actually is conscious about it, right? Or he knows what it is. He doesn't know what it is. As far as King knows, him, as far as he knows, this guy, it's just other things working out, and he has no confidence that it's going to work out. Like, he's very afraid. And as far as everybody else, well, as far as the one who knows what his powers are, which is Saitama, Cape Baldi, One Punch Man, as far as he knows, it is him who is stronger. Although he is very good at video games, and that's what Saitama cares about. Anyway, so everybody thinks he's very powerful, but still a funny twist for King's character. Yeah, I think, and so I think that's what his power set is, that he has this luck ability or whatever. And the fact that he doesn't know what's happening, either way, it's hilarious. It works out. Good for comedy. And we'll do the bandana, I think, next. Or maybe it's here. I don't know. This is too close. Yeah. Okay. So I think he actually has powers. Like, everything that he does actually achieves the same result that he would want to have if he actually had powers. He's also a coward, which is in line with his abilities. Or it would be his abilities. think his ear's too high. Just comes out. What do you think of Tomohiro's work? Tomohiro's other work, Mob Psycho 100. Tomohiro, is that one's name? Is that his actual name? Tomohiro? I thought that was I didn't know his name. The creator of One Punch Man, Mob Psycho 100, and also I think Middle-Aged Demon or something. That one's funny. No one knows about it, but it's funny. Yeah, I think I got myself in trouble here. Yeah, that's supposed to be, I believe. Oh, okay. One or Tomohiro. Okay. I didn't know his name. Thanks for letting me know. It's been a while. Oh, and he's also done. There's another one that he just came out with, which is the main character. A main character lives in like a sword sorcery world, and he loses his arm. He's like extremely weak on his side, or in his world. And then some humans actually arrive from another world that comes from that's science-based. So it's like ultra-futuristic, science-based world. And their enemies, the people from the sword and sorcery world are incapable of fighting off a demon horde or whatever, like a demonic kingdom or something. And the like all the heroes are dying, and this other world comes up and asks their heroes, the heroes from this magic kingdom, for help in defeating their like alien invaders, who they are incapable of defending themselves against. Because this world, it's two dimensions that actually meet, and because the one can't defeat the one scientific based world is incapable of defeating the alien invaders, they sought out a world or a dimension that is able to fight them, which is magic based. There's no defense against magic in their world, and so they sought out magic based heroes. And the guys who can the science based ones come over with their super weapons, their guns and everything, and they're handily able to defeat all of these demons. And so they are the saviors of the supernatural kind of world, the wizards and magic world, and then the wizards and magic guys are able to defeat the aliens from the science fiction kind of world. And so that's funny. That seemed like a good premise for a book. Mob was okay. I've seen better. I thought it was funny. There's like a dozen sword and sorcery mangas and anime, it seems now. Yeah, it's true. I think the new series in Versus. I think that's what it is. Versus, which looks neat. I think the new series in Versus. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to keep anybody here longer. Okay. Okay. Let's see. On the bridge. Oh. Huh. Things in. And this is probably gonna 2 hours on ahead, no problem. Yeah, I'm out of practice. And out. Okay. Gah. Gah. Shoot. Just watched a video yesterday called "Don't Practice, Just Draw." Right? Yeah. I agree. I agree. Not saying it'll be good, but I agree. And okay. Anyways, so he shows up, has 0 confidence, and when and where he shows up, when he shows up, the bad guys get defeated. And that is a little secret that Tomohiro, what was his name? Tomohiro. I think that's the true power of King, because he hasn't said that he doesn't have powers, that King doesn't have powers. But whenever King freaks out and whenever he wants help, that's when help arrives. So I think he does have abilities. Okie Tomohiro 1, yeah. Sean streamed. I was watching Shelby earlier. Nice. Yeah, he did stream. Sean. He's working on some project. I didn't stay, but he was working on some project that Looked like it was from Dracula. Like it was the from Dracula, the book. Hmm. Okie dokie. Okay. I was doing this not with an actual pencil. I'll be able to undo that really quick. Man. 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 Oh man. There's a church stream with Shagworth wanting to know the gospel and current world news relating to end times. Nice. Abraham Van Helsing and the boys beat up Dracula. Basically, nice. You and me will surely beat Henry Bemis and Bancroft's comic quiz. Nice. Cool. Okay. All right. It's going worse with every correction I make, which is good. Always good. Always good. Very good. It's best. The beast. This is not going to end up looking like King. I'm not going to do the Paisley. I'm not going to do the Paisley stuff. I knew 3 answers and guessed the rest. Nice. Yeah. Pattern, just feel it out. Maybe I will do the Paisley. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Okay. It's getting worse and worse. I knew the Paper Girls one because I watched the Netflix series. It was a forgettable show. Oh, not that forgettable, but enough, just enough. Not just enough, just unforgettable enough. It's good. That's the appropriate amount. Mm-mm. Mm. Yeah. It's a common mistake. Most people don't think of girls as delivering newspapers. Yes. I was a paperboy. Ugh, didn't like that job. Well, it builds character. As Calvin from Calvin Hobbes' dad would say, it builds character. Pencil is in my neck. Yeah. I never delivered papers. I wanted to, I think, as a kid. Just because it's that stereotype, you know? It's a thing. But I never could. I never did. I did I did haul 100-pound, 200-pound trash cans full of grass, though, on a regular basis. Often. Several times a day. And push mowers. Built me taking some comics that I thought were trash to this day, though thought they were trash until a few months ago. I was like, maybe those comics in a box weren't trash. Lol. Built me taking some comics. Built me taking some comics that I thought were trash. Just yeah, what's it called? The Overstreet Comic Book Price Guide is valuable. Small lines. Don't overkill. Small lines, small. Happy little lines. Kids had a bunch of comics on the porch, and I thought they were gonna toss them, so I took them. Which kids? Did you ask? No one ever complained, so I just thought hey, they were gonna toss them. Still have some Donald Duck comics. You just saw some people with some comics on their front porch and thought that they were gonna throw them away, so you just took them. When I delivered comics 30 years ago. Oh. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. You should. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You didn't ask. Okay. You just saw them there, and you're like, they're probably gonna throw those away. There's I would ask first. It sounds to me like you just admitted to stealing. Unless you asked, I mean, you know. That's how you know if something was bad or not. I didn't feel bad about it. Hey man, hey officer. I just killed the guy. Nothing wrong with it, right? I don't feel bad about it or nothing. I mean, he was really annoying. Can you tell he did this noise when trying to clear his nose? And I just thought, yeah, everybody was doing. I mean, everybody else was looking at him like, dude, what are you doing? It was being really annoying and stuff. So I was just like, I'll just kill him for everybody. It was nice. Nobody complained, right? Nobody complained about it. So obviously, it wasn't a big deal. Dude, I saw this person who was just leaving these milk bottles out in front of these guys' houses, and I was like, why are they throwing away these perfectly good milk bottles? I mean, they just filled with milk. Nobody's coming to get them, so obviously they're going to throw them away. I'll just take them off their hands. Nobody complained about it. I didn't go out and ask. I didn't actually go up to their house and ask if they actually wanted those milk bottles, but I just figured because they left them out there on the porch that they wanted to get rid of them. Makes sense. Gotcha. I could understand. That's the completely legitimate, not sketchy at all. Process. That's sketchy way of thinking at all. I get you. Yeah, I think he just stole those. Sounds like he just stole the comics. I wouldn't say that it was wrong, though. I wouldn't go, like, telling people about it. Like, hey, man, I did that totally great thing right there. I helped you out with some comics that you were going to throw away. Come on, man. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do it right. Do it right. Oh, man. Talking to myself. All right. That's crazy. I was on an island. I just stole some kids' comics. Silly. And they're totally worth a ton now. Isn't that great? Much more than what I didn't pay for when I took them from that person. That's great. That's good. Yeah. Well, stealing generally does give you a really good return on your original investment. It does save you some bucks. This looks crazy. This looks. Yeah. I usually don't say like I found it though. I usually don't say like, man, that was great, right? Man, I totally stole from those people. It's fantastic. I did such a good thing right there. Man, I'm totally gonna brag about that. Hilarious. Usually not. Usually. I don't do that. Usually I'd say, I was stupid. I was stupid and evil. I stole some stuff from some kids. Okay. Okay. Kids usually hang their stuff out like. Huh. Makes more sense. I don't think this came out. Yeah. Yeah. It's not looking like how I'd want. But at least I didn't steal it. Awesome one. At least I'm not stealing him. All right. I found it. I found him. I found him and he was looking really womanly. I found it like this. Hilarious. Nope. Nope. Uh, I'll just phone it in. Come on. There was a rabbit and I think a turtle on someone's porch, and I wondered as a kid if they were raising them to eat. Okay. I walked these routes and delivered. Didn't. I'm the only one talking. Come on, chat. K-pop must have fell asleep. She might not even be here. Probably not. There's some progress, but not really. Things to do. Things to do. Nice. Yeah. I guess there's no puppet church tonight. He's usually on 8 or 9 p.m. Puppet. I don't know who Puppet is. I forget who Puppet is. Eh. Looks better. I'm still here, just multitasking in the background. How dare you? Floral under a rock channel, though his church stream is separate channel. Oh, okay, I'm one of the mods. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Okay. And yeah. And much better. I just noticed thumbnail and what you're attempting to do. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. That was not the best idea. Yeah. I think that'll be it. It didn't come out great. Maybe with more practice. Number 7. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for joining, everybody who joined. Thanks. Thank you. Awesome one, sticking around. This is it as far as I'm going with it. Oh. Timmy Mill and still pretty decent. Thanks. Thank you. That's it. Off of this is what I got from this. Not the best, not the greatest, not the clearest, the sharpest. I'm finding that I really do need to. These are inks. They're probably done at a larger scale too, but having dull or not having a having a great point to the pencil really does impact it. And I would probably need to go back and forth between it and to do like a line or something to make sure that the edges or the point is very, very precise. But thank you, awesome one, Timmy Mello, Phil, Zay Comics, Haldir, and what's the which Mark, and K-pop. Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for joining. Appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys take a look at everybody else's channels, see what you like. If you haven't tried One Punch Man, if you haven't tried the series, I recommend it. Actually, what I did, thank you. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Aldir. Thanks, Timmy. If you haven't given it a try, I recommend picking up One Punch Man. It's a funny series. One is pretty hilarious. He does pretty good action and stuff. I read his original web comic. The art is really corny. It's not like to a high degree. It's not what you expect with this book, which is done by a different artist. This guy, I think it's Yamada. What's his name? Yusuke Murata. He was a fan of his original work. Anyways, the art is much better than One's original art, but there's some charm, there's some character to his original stuff that I really enjoyed reading. He's done a few other series, they're pretty funny. But thanks again for joining me drawing Murata. Hi. Thanks again for joining me drawing King, at least his face. And your patience. I'm not terribly depressed with how it turned out. And I hope you join me. I'm studying parts of his art to improve. Cool. Nice. Yeah, so thank you for joining me on I'll show it to them out. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Chat and Draw. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, Sunday and Monday for anybody who's not in the US, and do good. Thanks. Bye. Ciao.